Hi, my name is Marlene Clifton. I was Marlene Jackson growing up in Port Ed. I come from a family of 10 children, and all of my siblings and I went to Port Ed school. Growing up, I had very many good memories of Port Ed for myself, because we had Sunnyside Cannery, Cassiar Cannery, North Pacific, Inverness, Phelan. All those canneries were thriving along with Port Ed. The fishing industry was amazing. The cannery operation was almost 24 hours nonstop every day. And the net loft was going constantly, because that's where my family worked. We had school from grade 1 to grade 7 when I was growing up, and the school was so full that they had to have portables put outside because there were so many kids in the school. There were over 300 kids in our school, Port Ed. And then as time went on and I grew up, I had children of my own, and I've seen many, many changes in Port Ed. When my children went to school, we still had a fairly decent population of students, because some of the canneries still had people living in them. And we had the cannery in Port Ed, plus we had the mill. The pulp mill was going. And as time went on and my kids started getting older, things started shutting down in Port Ed. First of all, they moved the cannery from Port Ed to Prince Rupert. All the workers from Port Ed moved to Prince Rupert to work in the cannery. The canneries started shutting down, so there was no canning, no fishing, no fishermen out in the canneries, and nobody lived out there. So things started changing, and the school population started getting smaller and smaller. But when my kids went to school, we still had over 100 students in the school. And then everybody started moving out of Port Ed, because there was absolutely nothing left out there. There were no canneries, and people were having to get to town to go to work, and so a lot of people started moving out of Port Ed. Right now, the big school in Port Ed has been closed down for a couple of years, and they have a tiny little school built onto the municipal hall, the municipal building. It's quite a cute little school, but there's like 10 to 15 students in there, and it's nothing like it was when I went to school or when I was growing up in Port Ed. The thing about Port Ed was that even though we had all the canneries going and that many people that lived out there, we were like one big happy family. Everybody knew everybody. All the parents knew whose kid you were and watched out for you, and it's just not like that anymore.